Hello everyone, it's Aprilia and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm still explaining about how maritime law applies to oil field work. Okay, types of compensation under the Jones Act. Workers' compensation under the Jones Act might provide two types of compensation. The first is maintenance and incurred. Both types of payment are available regardless of who is legally at fault. Here's a quick summary of each. Okay, the first is maintenance. Maintenance refers to money paid to injured employee while they recover. It covers the workers' living costs, including rent, food, utilities, insurance, and even travel costs if medical treatment demands them. The number offered will hinge on your typical cost of living. And then the second is cur. A cur is a restitution for actual medical care. This includes compensation for physical visit, medications, physical therapy, counseling, or whatever you need to return to full health. Nevertheless, it doesn't include the cure of any permanent effect or disabilities. The Jones Act allows employees to seek more compensation in a jury trial, while there is no need to establish fault to receive maintenance and care. Workers who can prove negligence can gain compensation beyond the Jones Act. Negligence can include the first is poor and or inadequate training, and the second lack of appropriate safety gear, and then number three, poor vessel upkeep and maintenance, and then the last one or number four is other similar acts or omissions. And then the next, other relevant laws. Though the Jones Act is one of the most critical resources to be aware of, it's not the only defense available. A few other regulations can assist, including the first, Death on the High Seas Act or DOSA. This pays families and dependents of maritime and oil rigs employees who died due to employer negligence. And then the second, Pollution Act or OPA. This compensates employees for damages from oil spill, refinery incidents, or another oil-related accident. And the number three, Longshore and Harbor Workers Compensation or LHWCA. This defends maritime workers in non-seaman professions, including employees on oil rigs. And then the last is Outer Continental Shelf Lines Act or OXCLA. This extends LHWCA safeguard to workers of rigs that search for and extract oil and other resources on the Outer Continental Shelf. And then the next, the Longshore and Harbor Workers Compensation Act. The Longshore and Harbor Workers Compensation Act or LHWCA is a federal statute that provides for the payment of compensation, medical care, and vocational vocational restoration services to workers disabled from on-the-job injuries that happen on the navigable waters of the United States or in connecting areas customary used in the loading, unloading, fixing, or construction of a vessel. The LHWCA also pays survivor benefits to dependents if the work injury causes or contributes to the worker's death. These benefits are generally compensated by the self-insured employer or by a private insurance company on the employer's behalf. Injury includes occupational illness, hearing loss, and illnesses arising out of employment. The next who has LHWCA coverage. Okay, the LHWCA covers workers in traditional maritime fields such as longshore workers, ship repairs, ship builders or ship breakers, and harbor construction employees. The injuries must happen on the navigable waters of the United States or in the adjoining areas, including piers, docks, terminals, wharves, and areas used in loading and unloading vessels. And then non-maritime employees may also have coverage if they work on navigable water and their injuries occur there. Well, the next, who doesn't have coverage from the LHWCA? The LHWCA specifically excludes the first is seamen, master or members of a crew of any vessel, and then employees of the United States government or any state or foreign government, and then the next workers whose injuries were caused exclusively by their intoxication, and the last is workers whose injuries were due to their willful intention to harm themselves or others. If a state workers' compensation law covers them, the LHWCA also excludes those employed solely to perform office, clerical, secretarial, security, or data processing work. And the number 2, people employed by a club, camp, recreational operation, restaurant, museum, or retail outlet. And number 3, those employed by a marina who don't build, replace, or expand the marina, except for routine upkeep. And then number 4, people who are employed by suppliers, transporters, or vendors. B are temporarily doing business on the premise of maritime employer, and C are not engaged in work typically performed by employees of the employer covered under the Act. And then number 4, aquaculture employees. And then number 6, people employed to contract any recreational vessel under 65 feet in length, to fix any recreational ship or dismantle any part of a recreational vessel in connection with the repair of such vessel. And number 7, or the last one, is small vessel workers if they are accepted by certification of the Secretary of Labor under certain conditions. And then what are maritime law claims? Under maritime laws, seamen and maritime workers have protection when they become hard at work. It doesn't matter if you work at sea, in the shipyard, or on oil rig, you have rights. Maritime claims address problems that might be unrelated to an injury. When a case qualifies for a maritime claims, a lawyer will often examine the case fact to decide if their client qualifies for a Jones Act claims. Cases under maritime law range from fishermen injuries to passenger ship accident. They can involve on-the-job accidents or off-the-job incident. Okay, that's all for today. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe this channel. See you to this video, and bye-bye.